In this video, we will go over how to perform your Figure 2 assignment. The first thing is to watch this video, which you have already opened up. Then it is to download the Figure 2 PowerPoint template to follow along while I show you how to do this, and you can access that using your Blackboard. Eventually, you want to arrive at a final finished assignment looking kind of like this. On your handout, we also have given you the grading rubric. Now let's log into your Blackboard course, navigate to Lab, find Unit 3, and then click on Figure 2. Under Figure 2, it says, ensure you have obtained satisfactory image of your bacterial transformation result with instructor approval. So the main thing is to check your result and make sure it is as expected. If not, definitely talk to your instructor regarding how you want to improve it and proceed to repeat your experiment. If you have obtained the desired result, then you can proceed with this assignment. You want to download the template by clicking this link and then click on this link to download it to your download file. Then you can open it using your download file, and you will open up it looking like this. Now, in this file, there are also rubric showing you how to kind of obtain all the points. So let's read the first thing. Did you properly label the column and the rows of the table? Well, let's look at the template. The template is going to organize all your results into 8 panels. So again, a figure is to properly and effectively communicate the result to your supervisor or your peers. In order to do that, we want to show you when you have a bunch of results, there is a good way to compile them. And that way might look like this sample, where you put all the picture under white light in one column, all the picture that you took under UV light in another column, and then you organize so then all the image that's regarding negative control, which was done without P glow, negative P glow, is organized on the top. Any image that is collected from bacteria that has transformed with P glow are imaged, are pasted underneath. Now, this will really help your audience and help you begin to kind of understand the result that has been collected by organizing it into this format. So we want you to begin to organize your result into such format. But first, you want to label the landmark. These are called columns. So the first rubric says, did you properly label the column with white and UV light? So we've already given you the column, the rows, and given you a text box. So one easy way is, again, you can copy and paste this text box to label the other. You can do this several ways. So one way is to right-click on the text box and then click on copy, and then right-click on the text box and make sure you choose the first one so you can edit it, not the second one. And then you can say UV. So then now you know you're going to have all these columns from under white light and all the images under this column from UV light. Looking back at the expected results, you also want the top to be about minus P glow, the bottom to be about plus P glow, and this bar kind of show you all these images from here to here is minus P glow, from here to here is plus P glow. Okay, so easy enough. I am going to, again, click on it, and this time I am going to show you the second way. If you're using Windows, you can use Control-C and then Control-V, and then you just have copy and pasted that box again, and then you can put minus P glow, and then you can turn it and then move it to the middle. Okay, now you have finished minus P glow. You can copy and paste this and do plus P glow. Then you have completed the first one. You have white UV plus P glow minus P glow. Now you have to add the line to the left to help you indicate which rows of image are plus or minus P glow. This you can easily go to the top and find drawing lines again, and then you can draw a line down for the 4 boxes, choose black, and then choose shape outline, and use the weight, and you can choose, for example, 4, okay, and say you like that, then put it right there, and then once you have that, you can then copy and paste this again down below for the plus P glow, and then you would have finished most of the setup. Now the next is to properly label the letter exactly like the sample given. This is super important. We need you to label it like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Why? Because later on in the figure legend, you are to name the panels of images corresponding exactly like this. So it's easier for us to grade. For example, there are panels that are image of bacteria without pea glow, which means these, right? So it needs to be exactly the same. So it's easy for us to grade, knowing that every student will label the same way. Okay, back to here. That means this text box needs to be A, Control C, Control V, and the next text box needs to be B. Okay, nice enough. And then you will keep labeling every one of them. So every panel, image panel, is properly labeled with a letter exactly like this. The next thing is the nutrients. This is LB, so should this one be LB, because one is under white light, one is under UV light. However, the next one, we want you to do LB amp. Okay, so you know with for the minus P glow, one is LB, the other is LB plus ampicillin. I just did a Control C, Control V to get another text box, and then now I can put in LB plus amp. Okay, and this one should be C, and I can copy these two over and have D, LB plus amp, and finish all the rest. Now double check, you should have finished all of this, and then now you want to properly crop and place the image into each panel. Okay, so then coming back, let's say I have set everything up. Now I want to insert, and I go to image. Most likely I have it in my device, and then I'm just going to pick one. Let me see if, okay, so this one, as you can see, this says LB amp minus P glow. It should have you and your partner's initial, okay, as well as the section number. I did not have that in here, but yours should. It's obvious this one's under UV light. The first thing is to crop it. So you want to crop it so that it really helps the reviewers see what you're trying to show them and not have a bunch of other things. So crop it until it's clear, and then put it into the right image. I would say it should be probably here because it is LB amp, and most likely by now you should have this part labeled LB amp. Okay. I'm going to make this a bit smaller, okay, because, okay. And then it's minus P glow. This one looks like it's under UV, perfect. And obviously, I didn't label this, but this is supposed to be A, B, C, D. Yes, D. So it should have a D here. Now finish all of that, and then you should have all the image properly cropped and placed into the right panel as listed. Then you go on to your figure legend, and just like last time, you're going to put in every answer in red font. Now, some of this says panels what are images of bacteria without P glow. So you're going to then say, oh, which panel? So this is really testing. Can you read what you have put here, right? You need to be able to put the correct panels in these blanks, indicating, can you read out your own results and be able to report it? Pretty much once you're done, the last step is to save it and then go back to your Blackboard, ensure that you have double checked all your rubric, and submit. So here you can go to submission, attachment, click on the paper clip, and then click on your figure 2, press open, and then I'm going to press cancel here, but you're going to press open to attach and then submit. Okay, that's it.